You know, they work better if they got wheels on them.
Oh, yeah. This one does.
Okay, what do we got here?
Well, we have a collection of rare skateboards. These are signed by all professionals.
I brought both my older sons to the emergency room multiple times because of skateboards.
Yes. I'm here to sell a collection of really rare skateboards. Powell Andy Anderson, a Team Zephyr skateboard, a signed J. Adams classic skateboard, an original Lester Kasai, and a Liquid Death Tony Hawk infused blood skateboard. These skateboards are rare because they're sold in limited quantities, and when you get them signed, it makes the value go up. My asking price would be $7,650 for all 5.
This is pretty cool. Okay, so this is a professional skateboarder.
Yes. We have an original Sims Lester Kasai.
Okay, and
This one is Liquid Death. This board was made specifically for Tony Hawk.
everybody knows about Tony Hawk. It's art. Okay, I'll just leave it at that, yeah. More professional skateboarders?
Yeah, this is an original Zephyr board. Jeff Ho, he was one of the original Zephyr team members.
Okay, and then Z-Flex J-Boy Classic.
Jay Adams, he was just downright gritty skater.
And this is like your heavy metal skateboard?
This is a guy named Andy Anderson. He's a relatively new skater, and this is his personal rider.
Okay. So you just collected these over the years, bought them off people?
I live in Huntington Beach, and it's kind of like the skate capital. They have skateboard competitions, they have events, you know, and they show up, you bring your boards, they sign it.
Okay. You know, for a long time, you know, there's been collectible skateboards. There's been really famous artists that done skateboards. And I know there's a market for them. The problem is I have no idea what the market is.
Definitely market.
So you're looking to sell these?
Yes.
How much you want for them?
$76.50.
$76.50?
You're funny.
So you're looking for $7,650?
Yes.
All right. There's a guy I know who knows a lot more about this than I do. Let me get him over here. He'll look at them. I'll get his opinion on it, and we'll go from there.
Sure.
Okay, right back.
All righty.
Wow, it looks like you got a nice collection here.
They're all this young man's.
Hey,
I know this
nice
OG.
collection.
He's an OG.
Well,
You guys know each other?
I know him
No.
through magazines.
Well, I've been around for a while, so I appreciate the acknowledgement. Thanks, man.
Old school.
What would you like to know about these?
I don't know any about this stuff, and you do, so that's why you're down here.
Well, do you mind if I examine these decks a little closer?
You're the professional.
Well, this deck right here in particular is an Andy Anderson deck. Okay, well, the signature looks right. Andy does that. He makes these little faces on the decks and stuff. And what's the story on this one?
That's the original seat.
Well, I know Jay very well. Unfortunately, he passed away, so I'm seeing that it's got a
Right.
2014 there. When was it signed by Jay?
That was during that classic event they had at Venice Skate Park,
Okay.
2014.
All right, well, so this deck would be just another version of Jay's decks, but since it has the date that he passed away, I think it has a little more gravitas than normal. So this particular deck right here, it's a Zephyr, and it looks like it's signed by Jeff Ho and some of the other team members. The signatures do look authentic. This right here, Liquid Death, Tony Hawk's board. They released 100 of those decks with blood-infused ink, infusing his blood, and that's what gives it a little more of a collectible desire.
Okay.
Now we come to the Lester Kasai deck. As you can see at the bottom, it says Mini. They were trying to design a deck that was for the kids. It's got all the original stickers on it, which gives it the provenance that I'm looking for on that.
So the big question, what are they worth?
Lester Kasai, 900. The Thirst Liquid Death model, 1,300. The Zephyr, I would be comfortable at 1,000 on that. And Z-Flex, 300. And the Andy Anderson deck complete, 750.
So you'd say 4,200 for the package?
Yeah, that would be your retail number.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. You're the best.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. You did a great job. Nice collection.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
See you, man.
Take care.